Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be going over the Chase Freedom Unlimited. So I've been holding the Chase Freedom Unlimited for the past 3 years, and get this, I went into my files and I still have my welcome offer from Chase, well, the welcome package. So I still have the letters and everything, but I won't be going over the letters from Chase because it has my personal information on it and I don't want that going out on the internet. But what I am going to do is reference this little brochure right here because the Chase Freedom Unlimited has went through some changes this year. And what we're going to use this for is really focusing on part 1 of this video, which is going to be looking at the rewards categories. After we're done with that, we're going to cover what I like about this card. Then we're going to talk about what I don't like about this card and how to actually optimize or get the most use out of the Chase Freedom Unlimited. So with that said, if that sounds interesting to you all, sit back, relax, enjoy the video. So guys, before we get into the information for this video, if you do find this information helpful, please do hit the like button for me. It helps this channel out a lot. It will help me to reach more people like you who can also find this information very helpful. And if you do like this video, do consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell so that you won't miss any more updates in the future. With that, let's get back to the rest of the video. Let's talk about the rewards and benefits of the Chase Freedom Unlimited credit card. First up is the one-time sign-up bonus, which is you get $200 in cashback if you spend $500 within the first 3 months, meaning charging $500 to your Chase Freedom Unlimited within the first 3 months after opening your account. Do understand that this $200 in cashback is going to show up as points, so it'll be 20,000 points added to your account on top of the points that you are earning as you do swipe your credit card. Now, next up are the reward categories where you'll be earning cashback or points with your Chase Freedom Unlimited. So the first thing I'll mention is something that is new, and it is earning 5% cashback on travel when that travel is booked through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal. You can also earn 5% cashback on rides with Lyft, and it's temporary though. This is set to expire in March of 2022. Do keep an eye on it within the Chase website because these things are subject to change. So at the recording of this video, it is currently set to expire in March of 2022. The next category you'll be earning cashback on is 3% cashback at restaurants and takeout deliveries. So that is something that's pretty interesting and something that is new that has been added to this credit card over the time that I've held my credit card. And the next category is 3% cashback at drugstores. And finally, we're going to top it off with 1.5% cashback on all other purchases outside of those categories. Here are some of the things that I like about the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. Number 1 is that one-time sign-up bonus offer. When I applied for this card 3 years ago, that offer was at $150, but it is currently at $200 and it's at the same spend threshold of $500 within the first 3 months of opening your account. So that $500 is pretty easy for most people to spend, so I think that is very reasonable, and it's good that you can get a $200 cashback. Definitely check the Chase website before applying because this number does tend to change. As I mentioned, I got $150 and now currently it's offered at $200. Another thing that I like about this credit card are the revamped categories that we went over earlier. So previously, the only way you could get cashback really was 1.5% as in the brochure that I got 3 years ago, 1.5% on purchases. And then you could have gotten more money if you did use the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, if you shopped through Chase. So you were able to get between 1% to 15%. I honestly never use it because I just take my credit card and I swipe it, but I do really appreciate the revamped categories that's being offered right now. It really helps to make this card much more valuable. Another thing that I do like about this card is the fact that you can take these points and transfer it to one of your Chase Sapphire cards. That way you can get more value. So your points that you gain on your Chase Freedom Unlimited can be worth 25% or 50% more depending on which Sapphire card you have, which by the way is either the Preferred or the Chase Sapphire Reserved. Another thing that I do like about this credit card are the protections that you get, such as zero liability protection. I went through fraud with one of my other credit cards where someone got my credit card number. And let's face it, in today's world, people are committing fraud a whole lot. So it's good to have this protection so you can have peace of mind as you are using this credit card, especially if you have a large credit limit as well. And I also do like that you can get rental car collision coverage, so you don't have to take the collision, the damage collision, whatever they call it. You don't have to take it from the rental car companies. And because rental car insurance, getting it from the rental car companies can add quite a bit amount of money per day to your rental. So this is something that's good, but obviously do understand that, please read the fine print. This is secondary to your primary insurance. Your actual car insurance is going to take precedence over this one. Keep that in mind. And the final thing that I do like about this credit card is that it is a no annual fee credit card. So I love no annual fee credit cards simply because it costs you absolutely nothing to have this credit card in your wallet. As long as you are paying your bill in full every single month, you are going to be getting a lot of value from this by getting points back. And it's like free money for spending money because it's a no annual fee credit card and you don't have to figure out how much money you have to spend every year on this credit card in order to receive a benefit from holding this credit card. So that's something that I really do like about this credit card. Let's talk about what I don't like about the Chase Freedom Unlimited credit card. One of the things that I don't like is the 3% cash back at drugstores. I honestly feel like Chase should have changed this category and let it be 3% cash back at grocery stores, because then this credit card would have competed directly with the American Express Blue Cash Everyday card. So for that reason, I don't really like this category because I don't go to drugstores. I really do go to a grocery store for basically anything that I need, and a drugstore is a second thought in my mind. So I hardly go to stores like Walgreens and CVS and whatever other pharmacy locations may be out there. So I can't find too much value in that for me. Another thing that I don't like about this credit card is the fact that you do have a foreign transaction fee. However, I will mention that Chase does offer credit cards where you don't have a foreign transaction fee. So if you are going to be traveling, keep that in mind. You may want to hold the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Neither of them have a foreign transaction fee, but they do have an annual fee to hold those credit cards. Another thing that I don't like about this credit card is the base 1.5% cash back. Again, even though they've revamped those reward categories, I've already eliminated one that I'm really not going to use or get much benefit from, and that's for the drugstores. So I'm left with the restaurant category, and then when I do travel, the 5% cash back on travel. So that 1.5% that I am going to get back on all of my purchases, I'm going to ding them a little bit because the Citi Double Cash credit card offers more for you, gives you more benefit, and that's 2% cash back. So for that reason, I'm going to ding it. But even though I do think that Chase did a pretty decent job with revamping this credit card, and I never expected them to do it when I did sign up for this card. So I ended up getting a little bit more of a benefit almost 3 years later when they finally decided to revamp it. So I am hoping that this translates down onto the Sapphire products, because again, I just signed up for the Sapphire Preferred, and when you look at those reward categories, I'm literally not going to use the credit card after I get my sign-up bonus offer. So we'll see. Finally, another thing that I really don't like too much about this credit card, but it's just, this has nothing to do with Chase, it's just me, is that for the most part, you can't get this credit card to try to build credit with, because you do have to have a higher credit score in order to qualify for this credit card. So the recommended credit score is having a 690 or higher. So if you're someone who's in college and you're just trying to get some credit cards that you think are going to be the best for your wallet, you're going to have to hit the brakes a little bit, especially if you don't have any established credit. You're probably going to have to go with another entry level offer, so then you can come back with a good credit score and then get approved. Typically, Chase likes to see that you can manage credit well before they're going to offer you one of their credit card products. And one thing that I've heard as well is that Chase will give you a little bit more leniency if you do have an established relationship with them. That doesn't mean that they will approve you if you don't have any credit history though, so do keep that in mind. I believe that this is the way that you'll get the most value out of your credit card when you're using the Chase Freedom Unlimited. The way to get the most value, in my opinion, is through holding other Chase credit cards. So that'll be the Chase Freedom Flex and pairing it with the Chase Sapphire Preferred or Chase Sapphire Reserve. And the reason why you may want to do this is because when you do transfer your points that you're earning from the Chase Freedom Unlimited and the Chase Freedom Flex, they will be worth 25% more or 50% more in value if you book travel through using the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal. So for that alone, it helps your points to be valued even more, and you can get even more value because you'll have that option to transfer your points to your Chase Sapphire card, depending on which one you do have. And if you're a little bit more crafty, you can use those points and transfer it out to those Chase Rewards partners or those Chase travel partners. So you can really begin to get some really good value if you take some time and do some research to see how much benefit you can get. And I'm talking about getting those $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 first class seats for your points at somewhere around $150,000 points. So it really depends on how crafty you are. It depends on your origin and your destination. So check that out. But I believe that's where you're going to get the most value out of your points. I honestly believe that this is why Chase has their cards set up the way that they do have it set up. With the Chase Freedom Flex, you're really going to focus on getting the 5% cashback in those rotating categories. For your Chase Freedom Unlimited, you're going to focus on getting at least a bare minimum 1.5% cashback. Then you're going to compare it or transfer it to either your Chase Sapphire Preferred or Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card. Definitely check the reward categories on those Sapphire products because they're a little bit different and it may benefit you more to use the Sapphire Reserve than it is to use one of your other Chase credit cards. And with that, I will see you all in the next video. Come get your high five. Boom.